It's also interesting in India being identified as white on the outside and brown on the inside. In India, while we go street shopping, we use the principle of if you like something, then walk away. It works like this. I entered a store. I picked up a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes, not to be confused with the duplicate brand called Jimmy Choo, because if you put a T at the end of Choo, it becomes Choot. And in India, Choot means vagina. I asked the shopkeeper, how much? He said, ₹100, madam. I took 2 steps back. I said, ₹50. He said, no madam, ₹100. These are new Choots. I just got them in the morning. I took 3 steps back. I was outside the store. I said, ₹50. He said, okay madam, just for you. Just for you, ₹95. Final price. Don't give in. This is a bluff. I kept on walking. After a few miles, I heard a familiar voice shouting, okay madam, take them, ₹50. I turned around, I took my pair of Jimmy Choo shoes. Next stop, the local cobbler. With the 50 rupees that I saved, I told him, scratch off the tea, fill in the tea, do whatever. I got a brand new pair of Jimmy Choo shoes, ready for gifting. I also like going to Indian fine dining restaurants when I'm in India, as per the custom. At the end of the meal, they give you some hot water and lemon in a bowl. I squeeze the lemon in the hot water, and just as I'm about to drink it, the horrified waiter comes up to me and tells me, madam, this is to wash your hands in. When I moved from my small town in India to the big city of Delhi, I pronounced Chanel as Channel, Louis Vuitton as Louis Vuitton, and of course Jimmy Choo as Jimmy Choo. My privileged, rich Delhi friends would ask me, what type of a white person are you? And I tell them, the one that's partly white but completely broke. My favorite is, however, going to a Bollywood audition, where the casting director imparts a very important bit of knowledge to me, the difference between being fair and white. Because in India, if you're fair, and even if you don't know the language Hindi very well, neither can you act very well, you're prime Bollywood actress material. But if you're white, you're prime background dancer material. Which means you're one of the 100 white women dancing behind this brown guy that's the hero of the film, doing the screw on the light bulb step. I call it the segregation of white people. It's also interesting in America being identified as brown on the inside and some kind of white on the outside. When I go to audition for a diversity Indian character, the casting director is absolutely confused because I speak with a perfect Indian accent, but I look like some kind of a white Mexican / Persian on the outside. So in India, I'm fighting for partly white diversity. In America, I'm fighting for partly brown diversity. When I went for the first time to Rodeo Drive, I thought to myself, well, since I'm in a market and it's on a street, this is a perfect time to practice the Indian principle of shopping. If you like something, then walk away. So I went to the Jimmy Choo showroom and I picked up a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes. I asked the shopkeeper how much. He told me, don't call me a shopkeeper, I'm a sales associate. He said $7,000. I took 2 steps back. I said $20. He gave me a look that said, "Do you think I'm cute?" I took 4 steps back. By this time, I was outside the store on the other side of the road. After a few seconds, a guy on a motorcycle pulls up. I was like, wow, rude sales associate, but Jimmy Choo does, deliver in style. Although I was kind of pissed off with the attitude of the sales associate. Firstly, he's charging me, ripping me off on the price, and then he's trying to sell me a duplicate brand. Anyways, what I thought would be a pair of new Jimmy Choo shoes happened to be a parking ticket for Jay. So I don't know what's up with Jimmy. Sometimes he changes his gender, sometimes it becomes a parking ticket. Never trust him. I also like going to these Indian fusion restaurants in West LA that have these really cute Backstreet Boys lookalike servers that I really want to date, but I don't know how. Just for the heck of it, I let him, recite the whole menu. We have chicken tikka masala, gajar ka halwa, naan, dal makhani. At the end of the meal, my fingers nicely soiled in curry, I asked him to bring me some lemon with water. I take the lemon and I squeeze it in the water, and just as I'm about to dip my hands into it, the horrified server tells me, "This is a very delicate Indian fusion drink called Nibu Pani, also known as lemon water." I pull out a chair, I ask him to sit. Clearly he had a lot to learn about Indian cuisine, and this was also our first date. Thank you, everyone.
Give it up for Heather. Give it up.